Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. We're deciding to go live just because markets are extremely volatile and we want to be helpful to everybody. Just a reminder that everything we're about to do is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds, and this is strictly just used to demo and paper trade. And if you guys can just give me a second, I'm going to add links to our Discord so that everyone knows that we're over here. But welcome, super excited to join you guys on this stream. And yeah, man, things have been going really, really well with our system where everyone is extremely fearful. And again, wanted to go live to make sure people could ask questions and we could help them with what's going on. So again, just give me 1 second. You can see the charts are on my screen. Just to help you guys, the only thing you should be looking for right now is long positions on most assets. And then again, just give me a second. I'm tagging everybody on our Discord so we can bring them over here. There's that. And then I'm almost done. Thank you, though, for joining me for this boring part of the start of the stream. And then everyone should pile in over here. Almost done. Almost done. And I'm getting there. I'm trying my best. I'm moving as fast as possible. Because normally we only go live with a planned day, but obviously markets are insane right now, so we just wanted to have an opportunity to go live so you guys could see it live in action and ask questions, because I know people are terrified and we are not. And then let me start this now. I'm almost done. And how do we just start now? Start event. There we go. Let's go. Okay, cool. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. True Algo members that are going to be flooding in, just note that we are live on YouTube, not on our Discord. Just jumping on to help people, just to help with some of this crazy volatility that people are having to deal with. All right, I think I'm set up good now, so I can help. And let me get here so I can chat with you guys. Come on. All right, there we go. We are set up. I'm typing in chat now so you guys can hear me. Let's go. Okay, cool. So we had some insane moves. Obviously, the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about that we were live earlier for members only, things like the Russell, you can see like even just moving, navigating through our system, it's very, very pretty where people are fighting consolidation and terrified. But then you get these trending moves and then they're even more terrified. But just with how good our system is, the SPY, the Russell, the ES, the NQ, I'll show you that shortly. Right here, when New York opened right at 9:30 a.m., and we were coaching it again live in our Discord. You see these two circles? Right at 9:30, everything was hitting our box to flip bullish, and we couldn't short, which I'm sure most people, they watch Kramer and all these other terrible people telling you that we're going to have a Black Monday, things are going to go down. But man, I'm just glad that we were on that live stream, and we have members. I'll post the money shots later. I'm super happy for them. A bunch of them took long ideas that I'll show you on the other assets when we got to this low. But even if for people who didn't go long into our system, what's most important is none of our members shorted the low. There was no FOMO. There was no reason to short. You don't chase it, and retail got destroyed. And then I'm going to show you over here to the index futures. Like, this is the play that we had live on stream. And when you see a play like this, you might think like I'm blowing smoke if you don't know who we are. But like this long that we did live, and this happened right at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. When this occurred, you guys see how like it looks like it stopped out? This candle moved that aggressive in less than like 2 minutes. So like it literally shot up 685 handles in a single like 2-minute candle. And then where retail traders, you might have entered the markets and got very bullish, you went to what we call our True Algo daily scalp and beacon targets. But what I want you to all look at right now, and this goes including for our current members, guys, like, you know the rules. Like, we don't have any more boxes up here. So we were able to not short the low and take longs right at when the ES was at 5,000 at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then sure enough, markets rocket ship straight to our take profit. But it wasn't our average. Like on average, just so you guys see, like this is our average. That's 16.5 handles. people just don't realize how big the candles are during New York. This is a 15-minute candle. And though we wanted to get 16 and a half handles, markets gave us 187 handles in a single candle. But as retail traders out there, I'm sure they are in fear because they keep being told markets are going down. And right when you guys got to the top of our system today, you see this right here, this daily, it has a D with a check mark on it. It's our daily beacon. Right here is our daily scalp target. And this is level 7. We don't have any more levels. You don't go long anymore past that. You just let things run or you get out of the way from the longs that we had. But it's such an opportunity that I didn't want people to miss. And I'm just glad that the True Algo members had this system in front of them where everyone is going to be fearful. And you'll see the stats pop up here. I just want to show you. You'll see that these have like between like an 83 to 85% chance to be cleared, at least the bottom one. And I think this one's like at 78 or 79. There you go. There's the stats. So like this target right here had an 88% chance to be hit today. You can see like when markets open for New York right here, everybody is unbelievably bearish, but we have an 88% chance we're going to get up there today. And you guys have seen me do this before with you on the lives. And sure enough, we got it. And like, I wish I could share images in the YouTube chat, because in our Discord system last night, I was reminding everybody about these bullish targets we had above. And no one would be ready for them except us. And those, not only did our box stop price, but we cleared that target and cleared that target. You can't close above our green box, and then goodbye price. And then right now, there's no shorts to be had. So we had another green candle that closes up here. These candles look small, guys, because I'm zoomed out. Again, that's 39 handles. That's a bullish confirmation above our weekly system, only for it to push up 39 handles. It just looks small because these candles are gigantic, and I'm having to zoom in to show them. It's just incredible opportunity. So yeah, there might be a short here on the stream on US 30 lower, but again, I got to zoom in so far just to get like candles to show a potential close below. But right now, there is nothing new to be taken. There is potential shorts here in 3 minutes. I'll let you know if they get activated. The SPY, there's like zero reason to open shorts. My God, the SPY literally hit True Algo members. The people who are not members, they won't understand what I'm saying. But like, that's the trending level 7 on the weekly. That's how far up it pushed from the gap on the SPY. And I'm not sure if FB is in here, but he sent me, and I'll show you guys his money shot. He made $5,000 in 2 minutes on longing the SPY right here. 2 minutes. Because you guys don't realize, now listen, you're not going to get that every day. But that's how far it moved. And I told you guys, if you're a prop firm trader, today they're going to find every reason. Let's say you won big on props. They're going to find every reason not to pay you out. Does that make sense? They won't. But on an options contract, when you open that contract, you already know that the maximum you can lose is whatever you put in. Let's say you put $150 in the contract. That means the worst thing is it can go to zero. But it's not going to go to zero probably before you sell it, even if it goes against you. But instead, these options contracts ran up 300, 400, 500% in a couple of minutes, because that's how fast it moved in our favor. But again, shout out to FB who took that play. I'll show you guys later for anyone who's naysayers and says that it didn't happen. But God, now we're going to consolidate. And True Algo members, just remember what I told you on Sunday. We are going to have a bullish relief rally. I'm only looking for higher, and we are going to continue to keep pushing up. Man, I want to see what NVIDIA got to for Otoro. Otoro is one of our creators. He longed 87.35. He's up 12% on NVIDIA. Jesus, man. It's nuts. Let me check some other assets. We're just about to have another close. DXY is confirmed bullish already. This is where it started. And then now it has gotten to the next box. I told you guys I would be bullish on DXY. We are bearish on the euro and on the pound. They're going fantastic. Again, lower volatility on the euro and on the Forex side, guys, played out beautifully. From the first shorts up here, and then now these are the next layer of shorts that we're looking to play out. Our average win on the euro is 36 pips. So let me fix this real quick. Actually be when this is 16. Sorry, 18. Come on. Right here. Almost right there. So it almost went the full average win so far. Big dump right now on the Russell and indexes. This is what I said we might get a new short activation. God, these candles are so big. This candle right now, Jesus Christ, guys, it's 600 points. I'm just laughing because retail traders, I don't think, realize how big these candles are. We covered this exclusively in our Discord live earlier today. So that is a bearish confirmation now on US 30. True Algo members, be mindful that on this short, the take profit is really close. The stop loss is very far. I mean, you have to zoom in so far to make it not look terrible. You know what I mean? But I mean, even the average win is right there. So it's going to hit the average win in seconds. Again, look, it already hit it. Jesus Christ. Like, it's so good. But people, like anyone who's not a member, they don't understand. Like, guys, you're hitting 110 points on US 30 in seconds. Oh man. It's the one rare time in my career that I think we have to stream on the second chart. Holy crap. There's 220 points in less than a minute. Oh, this system is the gift that keeps giving, bro. Man. Trying to clean up some of the other charts that we were talking about. Crypto folks from earlier had massive moves in our favor from the longs that finally got activated on ETH and Bitcoin at the high. We hit a box above and then it's done. And now there could be potential shorts that play out. Tether is flipping bullish too. Oil, you won't be able to do anything, neither on gold and silver right now. You got to wait 15 more minutes. There could be massive sells that are going to kick in here on gold and silver. We just need silver to go a little bit lower. Again, I'm not really looking to like teach everybody on all of these things. I'm just here jumping on. You can ask questions. I'm here to help you. God, look at that US 30 win so fast, man. These candles are so damn big. Now listen, there wasn't a bearish confirmation on this ES play, but I want to show you again with our stats. That's a 38 handle move on the ES in less than 2 minutes. And that happens less than 1% of the time. So if you're going to play in these markets, congrats. But there's nothing to do on the ES and the NQ. Just that US 30 played out live and then it's done. You guys see how quick the reversal is? I just know people are going to come in later and be like, oh, that's a loss. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. We hit our box and that was a 220 point win. But even if you just set your take profit at our 105 average, look, average win 105. There's your 105 average win. It's done. Nothing else. So many boxes because there's so much volatility today. What a day. Thanks for your guys' feedback. I appreciate it, man. We try to do this live as much as we can, and we really try to help people be successful. Apple at another big reload here at the low, guys. NVIDIA is back testing level 7. Level 7 for another move up. Microsoft holding the day system, wants to continue its bullish trend. Apple holds this low. The entire stock market will push up. Tesla's the only thing that's confirmed bearish right now. Getting in the way. Let me pop up Amazon real fast instead of Tesla. Because Tesla's the only thing saying to be bearish. I'm trying to see if Amazon is saying to be bearish right here. Again, that's a bearish candle. You want it to see it close below. Nope. Amazon's on fire too. It's above level 7. So again, zero reason to be bearish across assets. Tesla's the only one. And then on the indexes, remember, US 30 already played out. Get the ES to close above 5,047. The NQ needs to close above 17.5. And then US 30, we need to close just a green candle after this one, and that would be a bullish confirmation. But we are 12 minutes from that close. You can see that what I talked about earlier, True Algo members, that we are neutral on the Russell because it didn't close below the box with that bearish candle. Has to close below. So True Algo is doing what it does best, allowing us to miss any of this consolidation and getting trapped. The shorts are when we close there, guys. And then a long would be when we have a bullish close. Like you see this candle, but it has to close. If you chase candles, you get penalized by the markets all the time. Yeah, man. Any questions you guys have, just let me know. I'm going to check our Discord real quick to make sure I didn't miss any of you guys. All right. No, we're good. And then just so you guys, I'll type this in chat, like the markets that you guys are seeing today. People don't realize this. Everyone talks about Black Monday, the euro. Right here. It's in that new bearish confirmation, but DXY, Franklin, already hit the take profit box. The euro still has further to run, but there's no reason to question the short until it closes up here. But DXY just needs to continue muscling up. God, DXY was beautiful today. Let me check the pound for you as well. See if because you want the pound to also be bearish. That looks very bearish. Remember, True Algo members, you should be able to see where the boxes are. We should have bearish confirmation, so bearish candles that have gone through a box and closed below it, specifically down here as well. If you guys play the euro versus the pound is going to be more bullish than bearish because the euro is stronger. Well, you're in the trending levels now on the pound, and the pound does look like it can go further as well. So it should help that. I really quick just want to make sure I can prove what I was saying to you guys. And there you go. That's how good our system is. You guys see that? This is the euro versus the pound. If you take what I just said, you can see this is the euro versus the pound. I told you that the euro is going to be more bullish. So the euro versus the pound is going to be up. And now look at the euro versus the pound. That's how good the system is. You don't got to do any analysis. And again, let me review what I just showed you. When you look at how good our system is and you learn from us, here's the euro. Look where the euro is in True Algo. It's like right here. This is our first daily zone. Okay. But the pound is down here. So again, this is for you Forex folks. The pound is way down here. That means the pound is way weaker. That's why I said if you trade the euro versus the pound, which is one of the lowest volatility assets that are out there. So if you don't like volatility, but you do like big moves, then the euro versus the pound is for you. That's why the euro versus the pound is trending bullish. It's beautiful. Again, Franklin, if you see how DXY, again, that take profits hit and they're taking profit on it, which is going to cause that short after it ran about 75% of the average win on the euro to stop right now. We're 9 minutes from our next close and from the next potential idea, folks. So I'll keep you posted, but we got a while. And no, that's Tesla still. Sorry, I'm bouncing around. I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose my own opportunities for what's about to happen. Man, even oil had a massive wake up too. Like, God, guys, look at this. It's like when you understand our system, first of all, look how pretty oil is. Again, look at these stats. And so like the way we teach our members, and I know most of you guys are probably members, but like these are the daily scalps and beacons. They printed as soon as Asia opened. And they are bullish. Therefore, I teach you guys, and they're daily. You want to go to a bearish daily box, and there's your bearish daily box. And then once that happens, that's where you want to get to that to be your target. And look at the stats. The lower one, 79% to be hit today. The higher one, 80% to be hit today. And sure enough, look what that wick does. Also, we did a True Algo 180 almost in a single day on oil. Again, we should expect it because the volatility is so insane this week. Beautiful. So yeah, everyone else that's live with us, it's going to be a little boring for the next 6.5 minutes while we wait for this next close. So I'll be here to help. Again, if any questions you guys have, just let me know. But right now, I'm just waiting for this candle to close. And everything has a close. All the 30-minute assets has a close, and the 15-minute assets have a close as well. Trying to see the 10-year. Oh, this is such good news, True Algo members, man. Look, the 10-year is now floated through level 7 on the daily and now touched level 7 on the weekly. So that means, remember what I said earlier, everything is back to risk on, as in money's going back into stocks. Retail is going to run. They're scared. But this is exactly what I said to you guys earlier. We were right here on the live stream earlier today, and now look at the 10-year. And as long as this 10-year starts trending bearish, like our system is saying, look over here, that means assets are going to go up. So even you crypto folks, your assets are going to go up too. The only thing I think won't go up as strong is gold and silver. I think they're going to be more bearish overall. Because again, like I taught you guys on Sunday, metals will top or bottom later than when indexes do. Hey Lexi, I don't know if you're a member or not. Let me know, because I don't recognize your name. You said you're trading a funded account. I sell after the 15 minutes of oh, I see where are you talking about this one? Like this is the opening candle here. I don't know what you traded. You can tell me and we can look at it. The if you guys are gonna play during that New York opening bell, and these hopefully you realize like again that sell candle that you're saying, I don't know what your average take profit is. You can let me know, but like that initial candle sell at New York Open, that's 76 handles. The average move from our system, which should tell you what the average moves are from the market, are 16 and a half handles. So that's 4 times the average move. And that's where I would say, when would you take profit was 4x, not the enough. I'm not saying that with you. I don't know who you are. You can let me know, or you can let me know in Discord. I can help you too. But for anyone else that's watching this, like you got to think about that. And usually this is the mistake retail traders make. When you take a short, this isn't a valid short, by the way, but if you took the short and you push down, how far does it need to go and how quick does it need to happen for you to be like, I need to trail my stop or take profit? But no offense, if you guys are on funded accounts, they're going to come up with every rule to break you so that you don't win. Again, funded accounts they make money by you losing, not by you winning. No offense to the prop firms out there if you're watching, but the truth is the truth. Everything's flashing a little bit bearish here. And again, DXY is still moving the same exact direction as indexes. Might get a short on Russell, US 30. I don't know if we're going to get the short on the ES. It's already confirmed short, but if it touches its box, it becomes neutral. But the NQ is going to confirm bearish. And True Algo members, this is just like I told you earlier. We talked about this NQ short that got activated live on the stream. My brain, sorry. We said that why was the NQ the better idea versus the ES? The ES was right here. And you guys remember, we said that the NQ was a better idea because the short was the average stop loss, which is what we want, versus the ES average stop was way wider because of how big the boxes are. But again, might have a short opportunity here in less than 3 minutes. We had that US 30 winning short earlier, but now might get another one activated. You guys are correct. Thank you. Lexi, are you the person that just DM'd us? Where are you at? LAYE? Is that who you are? I don't think that's you. Is it? I know you've been asking questions. Maybe that's you. I don't know. Let me know. Anyone else questions? Just let me know. Waiting for this next close. You can see Tesla bearish confirmation we talked about earlier came back to the box to reload, and now it's back to the initial entrance area for the shorts or puts. Oh, cool. Well, welcome, Lexi. You can feel free to tell me about like what you shorted. So I don't believe you're a member of our system, so you can feel free to tell me about it. And we can look at what you traded, what you did when. I know you're saying you traded the opening. And again, unless I'm wrong and you are a current member. So there's that. Just let me know. We are 2 minutes from the next close, everybody. Again, US 30 needs to close below this box. The Russell is already below. It just needs to close below. I don't like where the stocks are for the shorts. So like it's somewhere where like I'll be very conservative on any type of idea sizing from a demo and paper trade purpose only. Again, just here to educate and entertain. But it would be a valid short, but like everything else doesn't look like it's wanting to short at the moment. That US 30 pushes down and the NQ pushes down, then everything is saying to short. So a lot can change here in less than 2 minutes. See the NQ starting to dip below. It'll be that same position too, everyone. Watch, here's the average. You'll see the average stop loss is right just a tiny bit above that box, but it has to close below. So you guys see what Lexi just posted? And Lexi, all of our members can call me out if I'm a liar. No, you're fine. You guys, look what she just wrote, or he, whoever. Remember what I told you? And I explained this to all of you guys live on the stream about how many retail traders are going to FOMO and get caught at the high. Same thing with the low. Like look at the two biggest candles and look at our boxes. And you do not short a box below that gets hit, and you do not long a box above that gets hit unless you close above it or unless you close below it. So again, you guys that are on those funded accounts, like we really can help you. So look, this is a bearish confirmation, and you can see instantaneously it retraces against you. So no one needs to be in this position, especially at market. Like you can let it retrace against you up to here, and then that gives you an opportunity to have a much better entrance and a much closer to your stop. The US 30 also confirmed bearish, but again, it's very, very close to the stop loss point. I'll draw all the positions just so you can see the average. Like again, people don't realize how big these boxes are today because of the craziness in the markets, but you don't have to be entered in here. Could be the entrance, but let this candle close. Like there's no reason not to wait 15 more minutes, especially the fact that the ES could bounce us. Just chill, wait 15 minutes on this candle. I am not a signal service. I'm just giving you guys how I use the markets live with our system. Wait 15 minutes. And then this candle will keep you from getting destroyed. And then you might get a clearer view. Either A, the 15-minute candle is going to push us. There's three scenarios. Listen to me. Scenario one, you're watching live where it does this and I tell you to wait and not get in yet. Just be patient because now you can avoid a loss. That's option A and the one I suggest. Option B, it does this retracement and you're waiting for it to close and it closes in our box here. And now you have a better short opportunity because you didn't short right there. Cool. Option C, it retraces down right now and closes here. And then that's where you enter in your short instead. All three of those end up being positive. So just use me from a live perspective to just wait and chill and not jump the gun as soon as a candle closes. Is everybody with me? This is what you get in the live environment with me. I'm not escaping. I'm using my knowledge to help you from an educational standpoint. Yes, no? Cool. Same thing on the Russell. Let that candle close because if the candle closes in this box, instead of your short starting from here, and then this is the average move on the Russell, that's the average. You see how instantaneously, because the markets have a bigger range today, then you might be able to get a short from here. And doesn't that look like the normal position? Yes. But if this candle closes above, you avoid taking a loss and instead can look for the long position instead. Markets are slowing down a little bit, by the way, which is a positive. Tomorrow is going to be so good with our system. Oh my God, I'm so hyped. We did get a bearish confirmation here on oil. This is the position on oil, everybody. And as you can see, the stop is basically just a tiny bit smaller than it probably needs to be. The stop needs to be above the box. And so that's where you could size a little bit smaller when you practice. We do have a bearish confirmation on gold. So over here on the, oh, hold on, sorry. And that is a very good stop on gold too. Watch everybody. This is the average move. When I keep saying average, guys, this is the stats that we provide our members. And then I save the position tool and teach them that so that they know how big the position is. But this is the average move right here on gold. Silver just closed below the weekly system, so that is the correct close. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it closed on our green trending box too. So that's the only thing to be mindful of. We talked to True Algo members this morning about being careful about their sizing. And just to show you guys, Franklin, are you guys here? Look, live. There's the average win hit on the euro. So again, you guys, and Lexi, if you're still here, the prop firm's design is to terrify you right there. And so that wick causes you guys to get out of your position. That's why I'm showing you live about how we use retracement in our favor. And now look at the euro. There's your win. You guys can see it. That's the average win. 36 pips. And you only had to wait less than 30 minutes. Sorry, about 40 minutes maximum, I think, from when the initial short happened. And you can see DXY pushing up. We had that initial take profit happen on DXY, but you can see when the new candle opened, that candle needed to be bearish on the left side of your screen to take shorts on DXY and to take longs on the euro. You can see there's no bullish confirmation on the euro, 0 longs. True Algo members, before I pop up the pound, is the pound going to look more bearish or more bullish? You should already know because it'll be the same as the euro. So watch. Pop open the pound and watch how much lower it is. Ta-da. Even before our boxes load. And remember, it was at the trending box down here. You'll see in just a second. And then I'll pop the euro back up. God, it's such a good call. I know not, there you go. I know you guys are not, some of you are not members. I called, you can watch, I'll post the timestamps in Discord. Jump over to our Discord, please. And that way you can call me out if you think I'm lying. I'll post it right here. Join the Discord for free. Ask questions. I will post all the timestamps with no edits. And last night, I told all of our members, what is the view on the euro and the pound this week? You should be very what? And sure enough, it is playing out perfectly as planned. You guys see if you waited, again, how that live action helps you? Look, just wait for the candle to close before you act, and you don't have to eat a loss. The only thing you can do is improve the position by waiting. I hope that helps you guys. And that's, remember what I was talking about. The reason why I said like the shorts wouldn't look good is because, like, look, Tesla's still the only thing confirmed bearish. Apple, full take profit hit, pushing up. Microsoft flipping the daily system, bullish, trending bullish. Nvidia, trending bullish. And then Amazon is also trending bullish. Again, you got to remember that. Look, Amazon, you'll see it's in the green boxes. That is the bullish trending boxes by True Algo. Wait for it to load. And there you go. Boom. And so that's why my help live, I hope, helps you. I'm going to tag all of you guys in the index side. Sorry, I'm typing it out right now. Beautiful. Sweet. Crypto, Bitcoin did confirm bearish. Tether confirmed bullish. But look, ETH, not helping you. You want to, remember, True Algo members, what I taught you this morning on our earlier stream, you want to build confluence today. You don't want to look for every reason to take every position and ignore confluence because you just want to get into a trade. The markets are going to humble you really, really fast. Try to build as much confluence as possible today. You guys can see gold. The move might look small to some of you guys on your screen. The average move on gold is $9.50, which is 95 points. And gold so far has traveled 58 or $5.80 in your favor. So that's already 50% of our average. If you're worried about this play now becoming a loss, what we teach in practice, again, in theory, is to take your stop loss now and put it to break even. If you're worried that it's going to come against you and lose. That way now you're protected. The worst thing that can happen is you get stopped out at break even. And no offense to any of you out there, 95% of traders are not break even traders. They're losing traders. So just by practicing being break even, you already set yourself apart. And then give me 1 second. I have to answer a message. All right, I'm back. That euro's going further. DXY is going further. It's beautiful. While we're sitting here waiting on this index candle to close. Look how big this candle is, guys. It's going to be another 600-point candle. 456. Jesus Christ. The average move right now on the ES is 40. That's 68 handles. My God. And the NQ, 260 handles. That's 1,000 ticks. And we are 8 minutes into the candle. You can see a little bit of retracement now on that gold idea. And even the Russell too with that retracement. Again, this is just about waiting. Wait for that candle to close and so much things will become more clear, True Algo members. Does that make sense, guys? I showed you this on Friday as well with the NFP volatility. Like, just wait for one more candle to close and the all scenarios lead to positive. Or at least would result in not having a loss. Because when I say positive, I don't mean that you're going to win because you wouldn't be in a position. Even if it were to hit profit and you're pissed off that you missed it, at least you didn't have a chance losing. Because again, the only thing that can happen would be a losing play at the moment. So this is just by waiting for one more 15-minute candle close, the picture can become a whole lot clearer in your favor. Let me know if that makes sense, True Algo members. You're going to see that there are people who took that short in our Discord later And it's like, this is why the live help helps. I'll be jumping off here soon. We're on here now for 35 minutes. And I'll pop back over to Discord to see if you guys have any questions or things I can help. So on this next close is when I'll jump back on to Discord. So any questions for those of you guys that are not members, just feel free to ask. Lexi, again, you can click that Discord link and you can ask me questions over on the Discord side. You can see the euro still, there's no reason for it to sit here. You know what I mean? No matter what theory or concept you come up with. Because again, as soon as I change the time frame, it will then tell you that whatever you thought was here isn't there on that time frame. We hit our average win of 36 pips and then it's done. It's incredible that you can see it taking profit from it live. Oh, True Algo members, it's going to be one of the best calls of the career on Sunday by the time we get to Thursday. Oh, it's going to be so good. These candles on US 30 are pure insanity. 533 tick candle in 11 minutes. I don't know what orb means. That's not a strategy we use. And you say, I always get stopped because of the aggressive move of the market. So like, if you're using a funded account, I don't think you can even play the first 2 minutes of like a news event. Our system works in all volatility. So you can use events. We'll be live for CPI on Thursday and we'll be live for PPI on Friday, and we don't run from them. And you can see our past FOMC. That live stream is in our YouTube side. Let me go find it. I can do that real quick. We're 3 minutes from the close, everybody. NFP, CPI. Where are you at, FOMC? I don't see it. Anyways, apologies. Opening range breakout. Gotcha. Yeah. Lexi, I think the only thing that you've shown us so far is whatever you are doing, both in the crazy move that the markets have happened today. And so here's the thing. If you want to still use your technique, you can. So if you're using an opening range breakout, whatever that means for you, at 9:15, when it completes and New York opens, the only thing you should have been doing is looking for shorts or nothing. That's it. You can't be doing either or. And then sure enough, it pushes straight down. But if you wait, because on your opening range breakout, you're waiting for that to set, like where the range is, and then you short the low, you're going to get destroyed by our system because our system tells you to stop. Like that's not where you look to short. Unless if it closed just below that box into the red, you can look to short then. And then right after that, then there's the long. But if I don't know what your orb thing is doing, and that's why that stuff doesn't work. That stuff only works in hindsight. It does not work consistently on live candles. And that's the kind of thing that we always try to show our members. You guys can backtest all day, but until you get into a live market like today, the system will never feel like it works on anything, but especially the concepts that you're talking about. I'm not trying to trash anybody, Lexi. You can watch our past live streams and tell me if what I say happens. Look at the current candle when I told everyone just to wait 15 minutes. You saw the play on the euro, you know what I mean? Over here on the right side. So if you want to use your techniques, you can, but you'll need to adjust a lot of your settings according to how we view markets, and we teach you how to do it. And there's tutorials that will teach you how to do this as well. I'm live 5 to 6 days a week to help you too. We're 1 minute away from the close, True Algo members, and then what do you see? Like, you'll see that US 30 is now going to be neutral. The NQ is neutral, and then the ES is neutral. We can't break our rules. You've hit a box above, and we are closing. Maybe US 30 is going to confirm bullish, and this is a smaller stop, by the way. So we might get a bullish confirmation here on the US 30. Check out the Russell. The Russell has to close just a little bit higher. Any of you on the SPY, I told you, it will be continuously just be bullish today. It's another big win on the SPY. You can see Apple held the low perfectly. Look at all the trends. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So that is a bullish confirmation on US 30. Again, it happens within a second. You just want to see what the average move looks like before you make your decision. So this is the average win. We know the candles are bigger. If you're nervous about taking this position, well, already right now, if you haven't gotten in yet, you see how it already shifts lower to what you would want. But like we already know the stop loss has to be wider because it has to extend through the box. So this can be a perfect retracement type entrance. And the problem with US 30 True Algo members, remember what I said to you earlier, is like you need to build confluence today because of how big the candles are. And the ES, once again, or the NQ, one of them is taking turns telling you to stop. So again, what do? Just wait a 15-minute candle. Like don't fight, wait for a clear projection because you don't want to take a 530 tick loss. Does that make sense? Just be patient. Trying to see if there's anything else easier. Gold still manages to be the easier of the plays. Crypto, you guys can't do anything. Stocks, you're trending on so many things, so you're going to see consolidation even when they do get a confirmation out. And then Russell too. Russell needed to close above that green to really help project that next long position. So now you're in retracement. That's where that next long is. So yeah. Again, True Algo members, same exact story that we did earlier. Wait for another 15-minute candle for it to show a clearer vision. The worst thing that can happen is that it becomes a win without you. But if you jumped in that position instantaneously, once again, you're already lower than the average stop. Does that make sense? So just wait. It can only improve the position in your favor. Cool. All right, folks, I'm jumping off now. That was another 45 minutes. I appreciate you. True Algo members, I'll jump onto our Discord really fast to help answer questions that I can help you guys. Cool. I'll see you over there in just a second.